welcome back to my channel. I am today doing a bit of a get to know me tag, and there's I think around 25 questions, quick fire, so that you guys can get to know me a little bit more. In my intro video, if you've not watched it, it's called Welcome to Life with Dr. Amanda, and that's the very first video that I did, and I explained the kind of journey that brought me on to starting this channel and a little bit about myself. But I've been here for 3 months now, and even though I have shared snippets of my life and told little facts, I thought it'd still be fun to get to know me a little bit more. So the way that we're doing this, Raf, my husband, is behind the camera, and he is going to ask me some questions, and I'm going to answer them as short-winded as I can. Okay?
And as honestly as you can.
Oh, and as honestly as I can as well. I don't know the questions, I didn't look at them, I just googled get to know me tag, and yeah, I just gave them to Raf, so he'll ask me whatever he likes.
Hi.
Hi.
Life with Dr. Amanda. What's your full name and what does it mean?
My full name is Amanda Aisha Chisholm, and Amanda means what does Amanda mean? Sorry, Amanda means fit to be loved, and Aisha means full of life, and Chisholm means husband.
That you're married.
Chisholm means that I'm married.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Wolverhampton, city in the Black Country, West Midlands of England.
Where do you currently live?
I currently live in the West Midlands.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1992. Woohoo! 30th next year.
Who is your best friend?
Who's my best friend? So I have 3 best friends. I have one that is like my longest friend, my sister, shout out Liz. And then I've got my other 2 best friends, Jade and Sana. Hey guys.
Are you a dog or cat person?
Neither. I'm a no animal person. Don't like them. Sorry for all you dog and cat lovers out there. Not a fan.
What is your favourite drink?
Sorrel and ginger. Yeah, I love Christmas time. My granddad makes the best one.
What is your favourite holiday destination?
Well, some of the best holidays that we've been on. I loved going to Rome. Absolutely love Rome. I loved Iceland as well. I think I really like a city break, just because there's so much to do there. Like, I want to go back to New York, I want to go back to Rome. Iceland was pretty amazing. I don't know if I'd go back just because it was so cold, but it was one of the best trips that I've ever had. And so, if I could pick, I think I'd pick Rome, but I love a beach holiday too. But I can go anywhere for the beach, like Maldives, Jamaica, Antigua, all them places were good. Thailand was good, Bali was good, but my favourites have to be city break, Rome.
Who is your favourite celebrity?
The one and only Michelle Obama.
What is your favourite physical activity?
Oh, okay. I'm not like a sporty person, but recently, just before the last lockdown, I started doing martial arts and I loved it. Loved it so much, and so I'm gonna pick that.
What is your favourite type of clothing?
Pencil skirt, bodycon dress, that kind of thing. I haven't been able to get into one since having my baby because we've been in lockdown, haven't gone anywhere, but those are my go-to.
What is your favourite way or hobby to pass time?
Something that I probably need to do more of, but I love reading. When we're on holiday, if you ask Raf as well, there have been some times where I just can't get out of a book. Like, I do enjoy reading, especially on a nice sunny day. But I love cooking as well. I absolutely love cooking and baking. So one of those 2. But what I do most is probably watch TV.
Are you a good cook?
I think so.
Yes, you are. Are you wearing perfume? What scent is it? And what's your favourite perfume?
I'm not wearing perfume, but my favourite perfume, I think, is Alien.
Favourite shows on Netflix?
Yeah, I loved Orphan Black. That was amazing. I'm enjoying Snowpiercer at the moment. Apparently no one in the world watches the show apart from me. But I love that. What else have I been watching on Netflix? Yeah, those. But then I also really enjoy like property shows and cooking shows, and so I watch things like that as well on Netflix. Recently, you know what? Some of these shows were so embarrassing. But recently, I was watching Buy It Now, which is like Dragon's Den, kind of, with an audience. Raf thinks it's a terrible show, but I've been enjoying it.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
What are your life goals?
Oh gosh, my life goals: to be happy, to have a big family, to raise happy, successful children, and to have a happy marriage, and travel the world. Also, help people, take control of their health. That's why I've got this channel.
Have any books you read changed your life?
Some books that I've really enjoyed and I think had a big impact on me. A Piece of Cake by Cupcake Brown. I read that when I was like a teenager and I thought it was amazing. A really inspirational story. It's a real life one, so that one. Ugly as well, by Constance Briscoe, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's her name. It might not be. But anyway, what else have I read? I think the Noughts and Crosses books when I was like preteen really influenced me. Loads of the Mallory Blackman stuff. Becoming by Michelle Obama. And that one by Ta-Nehisi. What's it called? That he wrote to his son.
Oh, yeah.
One of our friends gave us this book before he went away.
Is that his name? It's not called Tinashe?
Oh, is it called Tinashe? Wow. Anyway.
I don't know. It's something like the world's between... I don't know.
I can't remember, but I'll put it... Raph, just put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the Bible?
Oh, you know what? The Bible as well. Oh, that's Raph.
How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologise?
Easy. I've got a very short memory. Once you're out of sight, out of mind, I've usually forgiven you. And actually, one of my best friends, I'll be like, I can't remember what happened here, and she'll remind me. I'm like, oh wow, I completely forgot. So I find it easy to forgive people if I'm quite honest. Keep it pushing.
Who are your favourite YouTubers?
I love a good family vlog, so I love Gay Babe TV. Jordan Page from Fun Cheap or Free with her 8 kids. Who else do I really like? I like Emily Norris, UK mom. I really like Patricia Bright, one of the OGs, just doing it. What else do I like? Life with the Logans, and their new podcast, Everything Is We. I'm trying to think what else.
What about the one that...
Also Mattia Chic.
What about the one that's got the 3 boys?
Oh, the Daily Davidsons. Yeah, I love them as well. But yeah, I think those are the main ones.
Do you speak any languages and how well?
Oh, okay. I did A-level Spanish. I did AS level Spanish. I went on a Spanish exchange and I spoke it really well out there. And also when we went to Mexico, I found out that I still could understand Spanish, but finding the words to speak it, I'm not that great at. So, and also if there's a show on with Spanish, I'll pick out words, but I can't follow the whole conversation without subtitles. So not very well.
Let's test that out. Saba?
That's not Spanish.
Are you single or taken?
Taken.
How would you describe your fashion sense?
Simple, try to be classic, like styles that don't really go out of fashion. I don't know, I need to go shopping. I feel like I need to revamp my whole wardrobe. Since having this baby, then having nowhere to go, I've just lost my fashion sense, so watch this space.
How many siblings do you have?
One big brother.
Do you use a PC or a Mac?
At work I use a PC, and at home we're now a Mac family.
Describe your eye colour.
Dark brown. There's an adjective for you.
Thanks. What is the most memorable childhood memory of yours?
I don't know, I can't think of a particular day per se, but I just remember spending a lot of time with my cousins. I think that's what came to mind first of all. Time with my cousins, especially at my grandparents. The main thing that comes to mind is like me and my cousin, who's just 6 months older than me, so we're like the same age. We had a little girl group called Genie Girls, and we made up loads of songs and we danced loads together. And so I think that's, yeah, I want to go with that.
Do you have any bad habits or weird quirks?
I bite the skin around my nails, which is annoying. So.
What was your dream job as a kid?
A paediatrician. Not quite a paediatrician, but I am a doctor that treats kids.
Have you moved from home? Where to? How was the experience?
Yeah, I moved out, as in like out of my parents, I'm going to take that as. So I moved out of my parents' home when I was 18 to go to uni. I remember me, my mum, my grandma, we all like bawled our eyes out that day. and I remember being very homesick, like for the first year or so. But by the time I was in second year, especially once I came to third year, I found it fine, and to be honest, I liked coming home to visit, but I couldn't imagine living there again, just because I got used to having my own space and my own responsibilities and stuff. Yeah, it was fine. Handling bills and things, I made mistakes. You know, my parents bailed me out a lot, but I'm handling it now. It's been a good decade or so.
Have you ever failed in anything, and what have you learned?
I probably failed in loads of things, but I guess failure is really a state of mind. So there's some things that I've tried to do that I may have not been successful at, like the first time, and I may have reevaluated things, but I can't think of anything like really in particular that I've really failed at, because I think failure is quite negative, but there's definitely things I've learned from through life. I can't think of an example, but yeah.
Tell us about your family members.
Immediate family. My husband, he is very entertaining, but he's also quite dry with his humour. He is someone that observes a lot. Yeah, he's very loving and caring. My daughter, she is just crazy. She seems to be learning something every day, and she literally is just a ball of energy that doesn't stop moving. Even when she's asleep, she doesn't stop moving. Yeah, and then my parents, my mum, she is one of the most caring, loving people that I've ever met, and I think I ever will meet. She is a proper caretaker, but also she's very fierce, a woman to be reckoned with. She knows her mind, and she is not afraid to speak it. And my dad is just a very eclectic person. He also very much speaks his mind. He's quite sarcastic. Sometimes people don't know how to take him, but he has done some amazing things, and he's definitely very inspirational. And my brother, he is he's quiet, but he's also very sure of himself as well. He has different interests to like most of our family, different things that he's interested in, but he knows a lot about them. He's very knowledgeable, and he's also got a very dry sense of humour. So I'm surrounded by people with dry sense of humour and very sarcastic people.
What is your favourite colour?
Oh, so this is funny. I used to say it was always gold, but I've looked around my house and it's got to be teal. Like teal is everywhere, or mustard. But teal is everywhere in my house, so I'm going to go with that.
Do you know your personality type?
I've done like loads of personality quizzes like over the years at uni and things, but I can't remember the results for most of them. But I think I'm a type A personality, so quite organised, bit of a perfectionist, highly strung, all of that.
What social media are you addicted to?
Instagram. Although like there's no social media that I really like sit there and I read lots, but I'll just find myself scrolling through Instagram.
How do you get along with your family members?
Very well.
What is the biggest struggle you overcame?
I think the biggest struggle, and I'm still probably overcoming it, was feeling guilty about a lot of things. I'm very much like a people pleaser. I very much want to care for people and do things for people. So if I can't do something, I often have this problem of feeling guilty about things. I'm definitely working on it, especially this new mum guilt that, you know, people tell you about, but you can't really prepare for all the mum guilt. But yeah, I think that's one of the things that I have started to overcome, feeling less guilty.
Do you remember your first email address? Was it embarrassing?
I can't remember it, but my dad would have made it. I'm pretty sure it was like Blue Yonder. It was like Amanda at Blue Yonder. It was something like that.
Mine was just chilling 2002 at hotmail.co.uk.
Yeah, my dad just made us an email address, me and my brother. So
if you could live in a city or country, where would you choose?
Realistically, I think probably Canada. If it was going to be somewhere to relocate long term to stay there, probably Canada, just because I like the way in which the country works. I've never been there, so who knows, but I think Canada, for some reason, that's where I'll go to. If it was for like a short period of time, for a few years, maybe to the UAE. Is that right? United Arab Emirates. But in real life, I don't think I would ever relocate anywhere permanently, because I like being around my family and I like the way the UK works. There's definitely some flaws, but I'm just used to it.
What is on your bucket list?
Goes to every continent. start a business, a successful business, have like 1 million children. You should see Raf's face. Not 1 million, like 3 or 4. And have a good legacy. Create some financial freedom for my family and be a good Christian.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Who is your inspiration?
I have a lot of inspirations. I think I spoke a lot about my parents, but yeah, definitely them too. My grandparents as well, massive inspirations. I keep saying that I want to call my son, if I have one, Isaiah, which is my granddad's name, because he is just such an inspirational man. He's very quiet, but if you sit down and talk to him, the things that he'll tell you, the stories and things that he's overcome, and my grandma as well. You know, both sets of grandparents, they're really inspirational, and I don't think the place that I'm in right now, if it wasn't for some of the bravery that they did, you know, like relocating to this country and all the sacrifices, I don't think I would be where I am. So they're massive inspirations for me.
What are your best qualities or characteristics?
I think I'm able to problem solve quite well. I can usually like find a way out of a situation or make something happen. So I think that's a good quality. I think I'm quite self-reflective, which I think is important. And I'm organised.
What's your best physical feature?
Oh God, Raf asked me this the other day. I was like, I don't know.
Your face.
My eyes, I'm gonna go with. I like my eyes.
What's your biggest fear?
Oh, being kidnapped, being abducted. It's like a massive fear.
What has required the most courage for you in your life so far?
Maybe I haven't done enough courageous things, I don't know. I've made like big decisions and made big moves, but I feel like Raf just said getting married, but I didn't feel courageous to do that. It felt right.
What about sacrificing your life and having a child?
I didn't feel courageous. Like, it just felt like this is something I wanted to do. I don't know the answer to the question.
Who is the first person you call when something exciting or horrible happens?
Raf.
Even when you're not teaching?
Yeah. Even when I know he's teaching. So if Raf doesn't answer, then my mum or my dad, depending on what it is. I don't always call my dad because my dad's sometimes like, that's not interesting, Amanda. Like, why have you told me? But yeah, probably Raf, then my mum, and then Liz.
What is the last compliment you got?
When Raf just said my best feature was my face, so like 3 seconds ago. I disregard that last one. Probably from Raf yesterday when he was like, why'd you look nice? I don't know. It's always from Raf. Raf, Mr. Compliment Queen. Queen?
Yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen!
Yeah! Sorry, Raf is Mr. Compliment King, but Mrs. Compliment Queen is Sana, my other best friend, because both of us, like, we're just in love with each other, so we just compliment each other all the time.
What is something you wish you were gifted at doing?
Singing, hands down.
5 things that can make your average day better.
A really nice hot shower, a good meal that involves some kind of cheese, sun shining, my daughter wanting to cuddle me and give me a kiss, and Raf being in a great mood. Okay, so that was 50 questions about me, Amanda. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. Some of those questions weren't quick fire, but you know, it is how it is. And I will see you next time. And if you've not subscribed, what are you playing at? Subscribe, join with the Life with Amanda family. Make sure you like this video. And actually, if you've got any other questions for me, leave them down below and I'll be sure to respond. Bye.